Hi, I'm Linda Thompson, and for the first time in too many years, I'm back at Graceland, where Elvis lived and ultimately died 29 years ago this week.
Since my baby left me.
To the world, he was the king. To me, he was the sweet Southern gentleman who swept me off my feet back in 1972. And on the 29th anniversary of his death, I'm taking Extra with me to Memphis for a private tour of Graceland and a wild walk down memory lane during my 4.5-year relationship with the one and only Elvis Presley.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you. Here in Memphis for Elvis Week, I got to meet with fans, fanatics,
That's true.
and old friends I haven't seen in many years who gathered to honor his memory.
This is Elvis's housekeeper, Nancy Rooks, the only living housekeeper left. If any of you ever wondered where Elvis got his inimitable style, it's from this man, Bernard Lansky. You made him look dynamite,
Tell
too.
me about it, Dave. You better believe it.
Elvis also had unique style when it came to Graceland, and I was granted unprecedented access to the famous home we shared together for 4.5 years.
We're here in the music room, and a little-known fact is that Elvis felt he played piano better than he played guitar. As is the case with most living rooms, this room was saved for more formal occasions, like the time Elvis first met my parents. I was not nearly as relaxed then as I am now. This is the famous Jungle Room. I'm sure you've heard lots about it. Elvis and I actually went shopping, and we picked out all this furniture together, so I helped him decorate this room, but please keep in mind that it was his taste I was deferring to. Oh, I know what you're thinking. I look like I don't know what I'm doing here, but in the years that I lived with Elvis, he would turn to me and say, honey, please go downstairs and make me a fried peanut butter and banana sandwich or an omelet with a pound of bacon, and he said it tasted better when I made it, and I believed him, and I would come down here at 4 in the morning and do it for him. I could do it then, I could do it now.
And I did all right with this Christmas gift I gave Elvis back in 1973.
I'm holding a very special piece of jewelry that I'm sure you've seen in photographs of Elvis in concert. I designed this Maltese cross for him with our birthstones in each heart intertwined and brought together by a single diamond. So many memories in so little time, but thanks for taking a few moments to remember Elvis fondly with me.
Osborne. It's Elvis's beauties, Priscilla Presley, Lisa Marie, and her daughter, model Riley Keith. We have the rare home movies of Elvis, Priscilla, and little Lisa Marie. Our Victoria Ricano has all new revelations about the king and his family in tonight's Insider interview.
You ain't nothing.
He was by Elvis's side for the history-making day. The king met President Richard Nixon at the White House in 1970. He was next to Elvis during the entire filming on the set of Paradise Hawaiian Style. And here he is helping Presley with a necklace.
I was 12, he was 19. I kind of looked up to him. He was really cool. Before he was even a star, he was cool.
Welcome to the incredible world of Presley insider Jerry Schilling. His Hollywood Hills postmodern dream house was even bought by the king.
I just love it up here, and yeah, it's like a little piece of Graceland.
Has Lisa Marie ever been here?
Lisa Marie's been here a lot.
Now, on the anniversary of his death, fans get a closer look of the king in Schilling's new book, Me and a Guy Named Elvis, My Lifelong Friendship with Elvis Presley.
It's a great story. It's a happy story. It's a successful story. It's just a sad ending. I lost my friend. He was 42 years old.
On horseback, in Hollywood, and in the White House. Elvis's best friend also shares intimate images of his life with the king.
I've had it in the drawer back here in my home for 35 years.
Today, Schilling is still in the king's life. Elvis's confidant opens up on the private details of Lisa Marie's wedding. Jerry Schilling knew her as a little girl. That's her in his home movies, riding with Priscilla, when she was just a year old. Earlier this year, Jerry officiated at her Japanese wedding ceremony to Michael Lockwood.
You were at Lisa Marie's top secret wedding.
I didn't say anything to anybody about it. It was just a beautiful ceremony. Her mother was there. Michael's parents were there. Her 2 children were there, Benjamin and Riley. And it was the biggest honor in my life.
You ain't nothing.
Jerry also revealed that one of the king's greatest disappointments was not being cast in A Star is Born after Barbra Streisand initially suggested him for the role.